describe Finchley Central as a multicultural demographic, a lot of different people from different walks of life. The schools here are very, very popular. A lot of them achieving outstanding Ofsted results, so a lot of families moving here to get their children into specific schools.
There are a good range of schools in Finchley Central. Obviously I can speak for this one well because I'm the head teacher and we are a Church of England school. But locally we've got other schools like Chalgrove School, which is a community school. Pentland services have a nursery, which I know was outstanding. There are community schools like Manoside in Squires Lane, Tudor School, which is just off the North Circular. All of those schools serve this area and serve it well.
I'm Sabby, and with my husband I have this cafe, Finchley Kitchen, and we live around the corner, so it's a local business and we live nearby and we're serving the local community. The thing about it is that we love what we do, and it's a local business. We're not a corporate. We're an independent, it's just me and my husband. We love the fact that our neighbours and friends can come round. It's a lovely area, Finchley, and we're happy to be able to have our business where we live.
There's a range of shops that you can get, and it's not just all eateries and cafes, and eating shops are very, very popular at the moment, but we still have hardware shops, we have a great bakery, and of course we've got Tesco's, but if you want the smaller shops, they're there.
It's definitely a great high street because the fact is I don't drive, and one of the things that we considered when we moved to the area is could I walk to all the necessary places. It's well served not only for shops, but it's a very family area, it's a residential area. There's Avenue House Grounds with its museum, I think it's called the Inky Museum.
Historically, I think that Finchley Central is quite an interesting place. There was sort of historic families, the most famous of which obviously was the Stevens family of the Ink tradition, and their house, Avenue House, as it is in a park, is still there as a museum and has really nice gardens.
We're close to quite a few open spaces. Victoria Park is probably the largest. That's a little bit further north on the east side of Ballard's Lane. Otherwise, going west of here, you have Dollis Brook, and that runs all the way up to High Barnet, so that's a good few miles long. You get a lot of dog walkers, joggers.
Well, there's a great swimming club called Poolside Manor, which is where my children learnt to swim, and it's lovely because the water is hotter than at the big pools. There's also an LA Fitness on East End Road. There's a cricket club there as well. So yeah, it's quite well served for sports clubs.
So here in Church End, there's a lot of Edwardian property. I think the majority of the houses in the area are probably not as old, probably built in the 20s and 30s. There are some roads as well where you get slightly older property, Victorian property. The sizes of the properties range from your smallest 3-bedroom house around 1,000 square feet, I suppose, up to in the region of 4,000. There are some specific roads where you get very, very large property, as big as 4,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's got great transport links, which is useful for people who are non-drivers like me. So you can get into town, you can go to a club, you can go to the West End, but you can come back to a lovely, quiet area. The nearest station is Finchley Central, and the great thing being Finchley Central is that all the trains northbound stop at Finchley Central.
And the buses, there are a great number of buses which go all through the side streets as well as the main roads.
We're also very close to the A406 North Circular, and that will take you east towards Essex, otherwise the M1. Very close to the M1 with direct links to the north.
The roads are good, you've got nice aspected houses, you've got parks, locally parks like Victoria Park, lots of trees, lots of open fields, as well as nice areas to live. So yeah, I think it's a kind of attractive place to be honest. It's
a friendly area. It's an area where you know your neighbours, and there's a sense of community. It's handy for lots of little shops, so you can do your cooking and pop out for an ingredient that you need at 11 at night if you need to.
It's important to be involved in the community, to give back at the same time. I mean, a lot of these people that you sell property to, you're going to come across again, so the chances are they're going to be, still live locally. They're upgraded from a 1-bed to a 2-bed to a 3-bedroom house, and that's very, very important to be able to continue that relationship, if you will.